Hey guys, it's Katie here. It's Friday, at least it is in New Zealand. It is the 4th of July, so I'm going to celebrate for everyone in America that's prepping up for it. I'm already there. Hope you have a great one, by the way, guys. And it's Friday, yeah, and so I want to talk about, I was going to do, I was kind of thinking what sort of topic should I talk about today, because it's sort of free for all Friday and anything goes, so anything anyone recommends. And one of the things that I find quite difficult myself, and that I still struggle with now, every now and then, and I know it was a big change or key changing thing when I started doing this in my business, and that was just becoming more productive. Because when you're more productive, you naturally start getting better results, and you start sort of going about things in a completely different way, and just look at things from a more professional point of view. So today is Focus Friday, because it's all about being a lot more focused. Now, when I started working full-time from home, even when I was part-time as well, this used to happen a lot. I used to get really easily distracted. And I mean, I know we all have our excuses, but with 5 horses, 3 dogs, 3 cats, 2 chicks, 1 chicken, and a parrot, not to mention like other people in the house, it was just a nightmare to start off with, because I would just sort of sit down to do work, and then one of the dogs would come up and I'd be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, cute, he wants a cuddle, and he never wants a cuddle, so I might just do that now. And then I'd sort of look at my horse looking at me out the window, and he's just come up to the fence, and I'd convince myself that he'd come up to the fence to see me and that I should go out and say hi. Actually, the truth of the matter is he actually only came up for water, because that's where his water bucket was. But all these things that you will tell yourself to not do the work that you need to do, and it's a very real and very serious issue that I had to address. I really had to address that. And what I did was I just came up with a plan, and I started blocking my time. And I would know what I had to work on that day. And I know I'm full-time now, but if you guys are part-time, or even if you're just doing 1 or 2 hours a night, or kind of on the weekends, if you're growing your business in between jobs, that's fine. Like when I first started, I did this as well. I blocked my work. So if I knew I had 1 hour in the evening, once it was quiet and I'd had dinner and all the rest of it, I would say what time that would be. So from 7 till 8, I'm going to do what, and then come up with your plan. And if it's going to be, I'm going to make a video, how many videos are you going to make? Are you going to do it all at once? Are you going to then do the blog post to go with it, or are you going to do that the next day? And just really start thinking about how to use your time more efficiently, and then stick to that. So like, for example, when I get up in the mornings now, one of the first things that I do is I don't like to eat breakfast straight away. I like to get up, get motivated, or get working, or maybe I'll do some yoga or whatever, and then I have breakfast. So I slot, if I'm working, or if I've got a schedule where I need to get stuff done or a deadline, then I get up early, and I'm sort of like between 6 and 8, I know exactly what I've got to do. And once I've done that, I let myself have breakfast. And sometimes if I'm a bit slow or a bit sluggish, or it's just taking me a while to do it, I don't finish, or I don't stop until I've done that. So I'm like, well, you can't have breakfast until you've done your work. And it's just more of an incentive. You kind of have to, especially when you're first starting out, it can be quite difficult. You have to be really self-disciplined. So it's really important to stay focused and know what you have to do that week. If you haven't got a plan, then you're really going to struggle. And once you've got that plan, you've just got to stay really focused. And one of the things that I do now is, because Facebook, I mean, who doesn't do face wasting? I think at some point in our day, in our pretty much like the whole time we're existing, we'll have a good face waste session. And when I say face waste, that's when you just go on there and you're kind of just randomly looking at stuff, and before you know it, you're on someone's profile who you don't even know, you're watching a funny cat video or something. Yeah, that's happened to, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm pretty sure that it happens to everyone. So I actually turn Facebook notifications off on my phone when I know that I've got like a batch of work that I need to get done and I need no distractions, because it's way too tempting when someone kind of like pings through, or when you get a message, or when you see that someone's liked some of your content or asked a question or whatever, to just jump straight over to that. But I'm actually a lot more disciplined in getting what I need to do done first, and then I spend some time, and I actually like block time for when I'm then going to go onto Facebook and network and kind of respond to people's messages, that kind of thing. So it's really, really important to focus, guys. It's Friday, okay? Focus Friday, but carry on through the whole of the weekend. Oh, well, no, the weekend have off because most people are going to be celebrating, especially if you're in the States. It's a big bank holiday weekend. And for those of you that aren't, you know, you can have some time out, but practice it today so that then you're ready to do it for Monday. And if you've got like block an hour this weekend to sit down and write down exactly what it is that you want to achieve next week. And rather than just writing it down and hope that you fit it in at some point, actually plan when you're going to do it and then focus. When you're doing it, make sure that all other distractions are off. If it needs to be when the kids are in bed, then do it when the kids are in bed, or for that small time that they're gone to school, or whatever your schedule is, fit it in around that. You know, if you don't have time in the evenings and you don't have time in the day, get up an hour earlier and get it done in the morning. But just get it done, because then you'll start to feel so much better about yourself because you're achieving stuff. But not only that, you get results. You know, if you get your content out there and if you put yourself on, you know, if it's videos, whatever it is that you're deciding to do, it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, the more you start doing it and the more you start putting stuff out there and stay consistent, the more those results are going to start coming in, and you're going to start generating leads, having people contacting you, and your business is going to be a lot more successful. So that's my top tip today. Focus, stay productive, and plan your work. So I hope that has helped, guys. And if you would like to know more about how I stay focused and the platform that I use that keeps me on track, then do click on the link below. And I'll catch you next time. Have an awesome weekend.